Hello, 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 hello. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? I got something in my eye, but I'm feeling pretty good. Let me just post all my things, post all the things that are needed. No, I don't want to hear that again. I'll be honest, I don't know why I did it. Yeah, I mean it was a short week today, but it felt like a long week. You know, just with a lot of the things there being dreary and it's a lot of stuff. I don't know if I want to 100% get into it. I probably will, knowing me. In fact, me saying I don't know if I 100% want to get into it is probably a good sign that I will get into it, knowing me. Right. Last time, I think we were doing story stuff, but I don't think we made it that far. Also, we're now officially into stuff I've never seen before. By the way, I didn't know if I mentioned it, but the last thing I had done with my character I tried before was the dragon fight. Come on, let me in. Come on. Perfect. Yeah, there was a bunch of problems at the fort, if I remember correctly. God, that art's good.
Commander, good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too.
We recovered is fascinating. It literally prevents the dead from rising again.
Then I wish we had 100 of them. How does it work? Can we replicate it?
Not so far. The only thing we know for sure is that it's steeped in powerful magic.
As long as it works, we can figure out why it works when the war is over.
Zaitan's forces are coming. Why aren't the Asura gates functional?
I'm sorry, Marshal. We can't seem to isolate the problem.
It could be our proximity to ore. Or maybe we've got a saboteur.
This is critical. Without those gates, we're cut off from any reinforcements.
What do you want, plant guy?
Greetings, Commander. I was sorry to pull you out of the field.
Greetings, Commander. I am sorry that...
Here.
I go wherever you need me, sir, but I'm not through with those crate yet. They have Apatia. How are things here? Fort Trinity seems to be shaping up well.
I hope so.
We've seen a huge increase in undead activity while we've been establishing our defenses. I believe a major attack.
Ooh, I hope I get to fight in a major
All
battle.
the signs are there. Our outermost defenses have suffered a series of probing attacks, and we've lost several long-range scouts. We have the orb and powerful explosives developed by our top demolitionist, but there have been disturbing glitches in communication. Fort Trinity is not yet secure. Worst of all, our Asura gates are not functioning, and nobody can tell me why. Magical or mechanical failure, saboteurs.
Probably those are visible scouts that they
I
can
want you
summon.
to double-check our defenses, starting with the lumber camp. They've lost a lot of workers, and we need that timber.
I bet you it's those invisible people. You know those scouts that we saw when we were with our War Master? That are just apparently canonically scouts by the dragon, and they're just invisible boys. Oh nice, I've got two with me. I've got my guild well, I guess they're not my guild. Like, oh, it's all of them. Oh, okay. We've got a whole army with us. I've got a feeling I'm probably going to need you. Probably going to need you. Definitely will need you. And probably also will need you. Hello, lumber camp. I'm here to see why the lumber's not doing very well.
Traherne needs more lumber to strengthen our fortifications.
The last logging party we sent out is still missing. We have no idea what happened to them. Until we do, we can't risk sending any more.
All right. Organize a search party to find the missing loggers. Once we find...
Enemies! Die! Why are they moving around like they're being attacked by like a bunch of bees or something? More corruptors? No. That's too many guys. Well, too many guys. So many of them, they just keep spawning. I mean, luckily they don't seem to be killing us in any particular way. But I'm literally seeing them spawn. Defend the gate. Oh god, are we being attacked? Was that just a scouting force? Oh, damn. Get on the arrow carts. What are you doing?
I could outrun a centaur. Replenishing.
Jesus, we were gone for like a second and we got attacked. That feels like that was on purpose. Like they waited. Like they knew when we were going. We've got a trader on our midst, or a bunch of invisible people. It's one of the two. Get him!
I could outrun a centaur.
What the hell happened here? Who killed my big boy? Well, not my big boy, but my boy. Oh, what the heck are they? What the heck are they? They look bigger than the abominations.
We need to get back to the gate.
Fort Trinity is in danger! Leave us and seal that gate!
Veteran risen giants. Seal the gate.
Switches to seal the gate.
Seal the gate. No.
Mother, forgive me.
All of those people. Why aren't we shooting the cannons?
Get out of here! If you leave that gate open to save me, I'll rip your throat out! Kill them all! We can defeat them!
What? We're not abandoning this place, are we? Oh, we're being attacked from that way. Oh, okay, I see it now. I see it now. Never mind, we're completely fine. Oh, you know what it probably is? It's probably the orb. I'm saying it's all these things. It's probably the orb messes with like fluctuations of magic or something. What's this? Oh, okay.
Get those cannons firing.
Get those cannons firing. Is that a me thing? Press the button. In the sky? Oh, there's a dragon in the sky.
I could outrun a centaur.
Oh, we have no chance. They have a dragon, a dragon on their side that's not actively just letting everyone die before coming in. We're screwed. I haven't gotten that much stronger since the dragon attack.
Well done.
Shoot the ship, please. Alright, they're dead. What's happening over here? Wait, did they break through the gate? No, the gate's shut. How did they get over here? Oh, did they get shot out of the cannon? Okay.
Replenishing.
What the heck?
What's this? Feisty little bird indeed. Come, dragon. We lost the cannons. Cannons are out. Speak. The ducks are defenseless.
What the heck? Fall back. Fall back. Everybody run. Fall back.
Impressive combination.
Fall back. Everybody run. This was a horrendous idea. We have lost.
We need to get back to the gate.
How do we... What? No? Shut down the doors. I thought undead weren't. I thought the undead couldn't appear in the blimmin' orb's radius. Wait, more switches? How much falling back do you want? Oh, there's another gate? I see. Run to the door. What are you two doing? Get the door. Or at least fight the zombies. Okay. That's good. We've locked ourselves in. But these Asura gates don't work. Oh, they've got the orb. Wait, why do they want the orb? I guess it's a natural counter. Get moving, what are you guys doing? There's a battle happening.
They had the orb. They looked like packed soldiers, but then they changed. By the time I realized they were using illusions, it was too late. If they get the gates working, we'll lose them and the orb. We need explosives to get through.
Okay. Okay, well, we have explosives.
I've got all the firepower you need. Ton made these bombs, and he's one of the best.
Okay. Everybody get back. Run. That's probably far enough. Yeah, bring it on, you dinguses.
Finished. Your orb, your fortress, and your Asura gates belong to us.
Says you.
Orb now. Keep them away from me.
I could outrun a centaur.
Yeah, we're killing the one with the orb. Thank you very much. At the very least, we're keeping this orb. I don't know where we'd keep it, but if it's not in this frontal fortress, we'll keep it somewhere else. But, like, this is the key to making the undead actually fairly containable. Okay, the world isn't covered in smog anymore. We've put it into some sort of laser system? You see that person wearing incredible amounts of red? They were cool. Oh, they're probably a Whisper Agent. I definitely feel like I prefer the colour scheme of the Whisper Agent. The docks. Okay, that's this way. I like the constant, the fall back and now the push forward. Interesting. I guess maybe the Asura gates weren't, like, completely unusable, but what they had just been done in a certain way that allowed it so that only the agents could use them. Oh, thank God, we've got more of an army with us now. I was worried there for a second that we had, like, nothing. Let's get you up. Just gonna slowly get this person up. They'll probably be fine. I almost certainly shouldn't have done that. How are we going to defeat those veteran giants, though? I mean, they've been kept behind the existing wall, luckily. But, like, if we want to take back the fort, we have to take back the bit outside the fort.
For more than 100 years, all has been lost.
What is this?
Despoiled, corrupted, ruined by the presence of a dragon. An infection, withering the heart of...
We haven't taken it back, mate.
Fort Trinity symbolizes our determination. It stands as a mark of our unity against the dragons. From here, we will prevail. We will fight to rend the darkness with steel and flame, always looking toward the dawn.
Mate, it's a bit premature.
Our victory at Fort Trinity will show the world that we can strike against the dragons. When we are ready, we will prove that even in the Sanctum of Ore, they are not untouchable. We can reach the dragon's lair in the heart of Ore. We can assault Arar. We can destroy Zhaitan before the dragon's infection claims us all.
He's been so premature.
Over. We can triumph. But the war has just begun.
What do you mean?
I'm glad we've got the dragon's attention. I want Zhaitan to know the names and faces of those who will defeat it. Fort Trinity is secure for now, so if you have no objections, I'd like us to turn our attention to Lion Guard Apatia.
Thank you, sir. I know she's still in that Crate City somewhere. She helped us secure the orb. We owe it to her to get her out.
Agreed. I'll wrap things up here and form a rescue party. We'll meet you near the Restless Deeps.
Okay. I like that mission. I definitely feel like there was a bit premature in what it was saying. Because, I'll be honest, we took back the docks. We took back the main bit. We have not taken out anyone at the outside. For one. You know, it doesn't feel like a proper actual we won situation. Wait, it's right there? Oh. I'm gonna guess this is a teleporter. It can't be right here, because this isn't where we lost Apatia. Apatia? Apatia. It isn't. I freaking knew it. Bing, 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 bing. That's a submarine. Why do you need a submarine when everyone can breathe underwater? I guess maybe we can't swim to the low areas where potentially there would be enemies. God, the art in this is sometimes incredible.
It lives.
Let me be clear. Our goal here is to find and retrieve our missing
This
comrade,
person's cool.
Acacia. This place reeks of Zaitan's touch, so don't take unnecessary chances. Stay alert.
Oh, these are the
We
people
move
that we saw
fast,
before.
We stick to the surface and we stay together. Let's begin.
Stick to the surface. You sure, mate? We're fighting underwater-based people. I guess they do have a city above ground.
As I feared, the water's toxic.
Ah, so you can't go in there. I wonder if it's toxic to the enemy as well. Because I could see a situation where they've unintentionally toxic to the whole area. Which tower do you reckon they mean? Because that's a tower. It's a tower with actual bodies that could potentially be a problem on them. Alright, it's not here. Is it that? No, it's that, isn't it? Yeah, this is the place. Is it... Oh, is it toxic because the undead are being... can come in now? And before they had the orb that stopped it. Where's my friends? I don't think they followed me. Well, I can probably do this on my own, right? Wait, it has a pull ability. Oh, thank God it never used that on me. Oh, it pulled me... It kind of pulled me to safety. Oh, accidentally went into the... Probably should have put that one down first. I feel like this one's just so much better in most circumstances. Although I don't know if I particularly like the thing I have as the offhand. Doesn't really do much. See, this is the tower we were... Okay. I fell down. This was the tower we went up before. And so maybe it's not talking about this tower. But this is... As I said, this is the tower we went up before. So I'm going to see if she's here again. Because this felt like it was the tower they sent people to. And also there's enemies here. Die. I actually think my offhand's made more for melee people. Ow! Don't go near me.
I could outrun a centaur.
You not hear it? I can outrun a centaur. You know how fast they are? Pretty freaking fast. Well, I'm at the top of the tower. I don't think maybe I was supposed to come to this tower. Or, because the friends aren't here, it's not activating. It's like one of the two. I'm kinda hoping it's neither. But like, what other tower is there? Try from checkpoint. Let's reset this. Oh, I'm significantly quicker when I'm moving on this, eh? What are you guys doing just standing here? Oh, I was supposed to talk to them.
Stay out of these waters. I recognize the stench of this particular Orion corruption. It's more toxic than any poison.
I wonder if that's what happened to the crate. When I was here before, they were swarming over this whole place.
We can't assume they're gone. If the corruption killed them, they likely rose as fresh undead. Follow me, everyone. Single file, and watch your step. I don't want anyone falling into this water.
Yeah, sure. Single file. Completely single file. Definitely single file. Not summoning a bunch of people. I kind of cleared this place out, but then I respawned, so maybe they're all alive now. Also, maybe guys spawn here.
Stay alert.
Undead! Yeah, knock through them. Okay, so a couple of undead. But that's fine, we've dealt with them.
The orb was the only thing protecting these crate from Zaitan's influence. Now it will protect Fort Trinity.
Yeah, they probably should have not put all of their stocks on the one orb, you know? I'd probably use it, obviously I'd use it, but I'd have preventative measures so that in what I can only imagine was at most like a month, I wouldn't lose like a bunch of places to corruption. So I also can't help but notice on that like water attack, there was a couple of you guys. Wait, did I kill all the allies at the big tower? Were they supposed to join our side? I really hope that's not true. Knock him over. Yeah, stay down. I mean, I know you're doing it slow because it's a toxic water you don't want to fall in. But you do take it quite slow here, don't you? Plant boy. It's really, really dramatic music. But, like, we're only just getting ambushed by, like, 2 or 3 enemies every so often. Like, I imagine we're going to get ambushed, like, right here. Because this feels like an area where you get attacked. Right here. Nope. Enemies? Enemies? A lot of seaweed, but no enemies. Seaweed is not necessarily a bad thing. It's probably getting rid of all the horrendous detritus and stuff. Perfect. I love that he's got this huge glowing sword. Because it's kind of the only thing that makes you think, oh, maybe he's a main character. I do think they made a mistake by making him even remotely like a main character. His voice, and I know I make jokes about it, but it's because it's true. It's just so monotone.
Undead. We'll have to fight our way to the top.
Is it littered with undead? I don't even remember if they were actually undead when I was killing them. I thought they were regular guys. God, you gotta wonder how your society, how good of a society do you have when you lose an orb for like a month and this is what becomes of it. Your whole civilization is just done.
The presence I sensed is up this beam. It may be the source of all this corruption.
Oh. Head Slaver. Is that the one that we killed? Are we the problem? No! Please don't tell me that Apache is gone.
She's in that cage across the way. We'll have to climb down to reach her. There should be a beam connecting to her cage.
Oh, I'm still attacking. Okay, we need to get to... Is it here? Come on, Apache, please don't turn undead. I actually started to really like you, if a bit hot-headed.
By the Pale Tree, Zaitan's corruption has claimed Apatia as well as the crate.
Is she aware? Is Apatia still in there suffering? Or is she just a mindless husk? Either way, this is a cruel end for a noble hunter.
It is.
It doesn't have to be the end. Having an undead captive to study, especially one we knew well, could be a huge boon to the Pact.
Don't be ridiculous. There's nothing here that we couldn't get from any one of 1,000 other undead. Apatia's gone, and we have to set her spirit free.
And when we're done here, we travel to Holbrecht to tell her legend to the Scalds so she'll be remembered forever.
That is the Norn way. Very well. Apatia admired you greatly, Commander, so you should be the one
Oh,
to
I
put her
can't
to
believe
rest.
Apatia's gone.
Then to Holbrecht.
There's nobody that was there at the blimmin' attack by the dragon. Come on. You're not even attacking me, eh? You're not even attacking.
Rest well, brave monarch. May the spirits of the wild guide you to the mists.
Marshal Trahan, should we accompany you to Holbrecht?
Not necessary. You three return to Fort Trinity. The commander and I will take it from here.
Exactly. Oh, I really hoped it was going to be an actual us saving, and now all I can think about is, like, is that our fault? If we had not had to deal with that attack, that maybe Trahan could have dealt with on his own? Would she still be alive? What the heck is that? Would we still have her in our ranks? We'll never know. The fact that she didn't attack as well, it showed that she still had her wits about her. She still knew what was happening, and she just knew her time was done. Which is an insane feat of willpower, for one. But for two, it's just such a sad thing to see. It's scary, that the undead. It's scary what you're dealing with that. It's such a psychological thing, more so than even like the fact that you're dealing with a restless horde. It's the psychological thing of like, there's this unending thing that's attacking that always will look like people that have died to them. Scary.
Hear me, Holbrek. I sing of Apatia and the legend she forged. She was many things. A lion guard, a soldier, a hero, a friend. She joined the pact because fighting one dragon was not enough. She was determined to fight them all. Jormag, Zaitan, and any that follow.
Yeah.
She repeatedly proved her valor and worth at Claw Island.
Not many of us are left now.
Dead and saving hundreds of innocent lives. Moreover, she helped recover an artifact that now shields Fort Trinity from Zaitan's influence. She gave us the footing we need to strike down the dragon. Apatia's life ended on that mission, but her glorious legend lives on. Now, hear the words of the last person to fight by her side. Commander?
Could you imagine if I said horrendous things?
And the Scalds proclaim her glorious name forever. Join me now, until the Shiver Peaks themselves ring with the sound. Apatia!
Hail Apatia! Her legend will live on.
Oh. Well, Apatia, you did well. You literally single-handedly have gotten us the thing that will... Well, not single-handedly, but mostly single-handedly gotten us the thing that will keep us able to continue to fight in this fort. There's very little that anyone else can say about that. Right, now where was I before the story missions? Because that was the end of the story missions. Was I here? This one's 55, so I must have been in this area. It's also kind of my level, sort of. No, it's not sort of, it just is, right? Between, 60, 70 and I'm 73. Okay, so it's above my level, but... We can't leave this one unfinished. Promotions. This thing. A cape? Sure. I got a cool cape. I don't know who Prince Rurik is. I'm going to have to climb that tower, aren't I? Yep. I've sort of... This is the same tower, though, right? So I sort of know what it's all about. It's just I don't have a bunch of people with me. As I had before. Oh, there's a guy there. Sorry, not a... I thought it said general. But it was just their name, which I think is like... I don't even know how to say that name. I've seen that written down before. But I couldn't tell you how it's written. Or like what it means. How you say it. Cool. Cool. We keep making our way up. I'm assuming this person's doing the exact same thing. You know what? I don't blame them for wanting to do that. Because I also would use somebody for clout. Higher up. Okay. Is it just going to be the area that we were dealing with the,
Time to do some real damage.
where we dealt with the big boss? Is it just going to be up here? Okay, so it's this height. Or equivalent to this height. It's there. Ow. Oh, this dude's a veteran. Blow him up. Blow him up again.
Replenishing.
Okay, right. We know where we need to go now. It's there. I'm assuming there's a mission here that I've already done. I find it weird that I've done that mission, but I haven't gotten this. Apacia's Hold. Oh, this may have been a mistake. Never mind, I'm a genius. And this place isn't toxic anymore? I guess as soon as we killed all the crate, eventually this place got purified? Question mark? I know it's saying not to do this one first, but surely this is closer than the blimmin' heart quest. I don't know how you get up, though. How do you get up? Is it this side? It is this side. Cool. I actually think I might have cheated that a bit, but it's fine. 3 captured order agents, falsify intel, inquest data, reduce inquest numbers. Inquest doesn't really sound like an evil faction. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure they are an evil faction, because I'm working for the good side, and it's... I mean, that makes sense for them to be evil. But I am surprised. Also, a regular Jaguar is here. Not a fantastical Jaguar, just a Jaguar. But, you know, this person kills Whispers. We don't want him on our team. Minions, please, help me. Okay, no. Agents, do not worry, I am here to help. Also, I'm just going to go in there and kill a load of Inquest agents. Hey.
Arise, my creation.
Okay, I've changed my mind. These people are obviously evil and horrendous. Intricate totem. No, I'm good. Did that dude have a cool little, like, armadillo or something as a boy? Oh, that's cute. Inquest cannon. Okay, don't press the cannon, eh? Extinguisher doesn't seem like a particularly scary name. It's not like Executioner or something. Like if I heard of a faction who had somebody that was called an Executioner on their team, I'd be like, obviously, that's bad. I don't know if I want it. I just want it on my collection. Trooper's mask. That's just worse, eh? Prison core. I don't think you need to keep this person in prison anymore. In fact, I don't think they ever needed to be in prison. Wait, that guy's not an enemy?
Do not bother me with trifles.
Oh. Got ya. Don't blow my cover. I'm killing everybody in this place. That guy looks like he's important and I should save.
Like fine wine, I just keep getting better.
You're going down, mate. You're going down. I don't care if I've technically completed this already. Perfect. What are we supposed to do on here? We gotta get up this hill, eh? Okay, we don't have to get up this hill too much. Can I just jump that? No, you can't. Well, I thought it was worth giving a shot. What about here? This feels like a jumpable area. Yes! That one was surprisingly easy. Maybe it wouldn't be easy if I didn't have my... What is this? Tray of almond bars, mushroom pizza. I'll take some zucchini bread, because that kind of seems like fun. I probably should have read what the feasts are, but I'm going to guess they're exactly the same as what everybody does before they go into a raid where they eat a bunch of stuff.
Wanderer, come and face me.
Bring it on.
Fight me as though you hate me.
Don't worry, that's not that hard to do. Wait, there's an enemy right there. How is that fair? Oh, he's just running. Never mind, he was unrelated. I think I might have just accidentally aggroed him ages ago.
Your strange moves work after all. I'm defeated.
I think the two-headed troll is more scary than the flamingo. But honestly, I'm kind of scared of... If I saw a flamingo in the wild, I think I would be quite panicked. Leyline magic absorbed. What does that mean? Also, what am I doing here? Clear up pollution, destroy turrets, kill Inquest. It's a lot of Inquest here, eh? What's wrong with a magically infused tuna? Oh, I really hate blimmin' water combat. I know I have to do it, so I'm not like being stupidly annoyed by it, but I really don't like it.
You'll be feeling that one for days.
What's happening? Oh, it's an Inquest turret. Do Inquest turrets just give us stuff still? Champion Terror 7 crew leader. That's a lot of words. What the heck's happening here? I'm scared of doing AoE in case I piss off the blimmin' tuna. Oh, it's that one. Yeah, I don't think I can fight that. I mean, if that other dude attacks, I will try and help. I will try and help. I mean, it's working. I think we're killing him. I think I'm being saved by the fact I've got a friend here. I think this wouldn't go nearly as well if I didn't have this friend. And even then, we're like... Occasionally, we're not really doing that much damage. Hold on a second. So I've never looked at these, but it's got to be doing more damage than if I'd stayed in my regular form. Fluffy, great name. What are these? Sure. These aren't usable by me, so they can stay. I need to... Hold on a second. I need to find somewhere to sell stuff. Okay, I guess we're fighting here. Oh, thank you for the follow, Sophie. Sophia, sorry. I swear to God, my enemies are just... My companions just keep killing all the enemies. Champion Fluffy? I just mentioned Fluffy as a... Well, my character mentioned Fluffy as a character. Was that a scripted thing? Like, is he... Do they say that because Fluffy's going to appear? That'd be cool if they'd program that. If you are... We're going to stay back from that. I don't want to piss that thing off. If they've programmed it so it's like, if you are a pet class and simultaneously you are in this area when the group event's about to start, make a reference to Fluffy. That would be awesome if true. Let me just switch. We're going to switch worlds. Mainly because it gives me a movement buff. Although if I knew I'd have to summon all of my boys again, I maybe would have rethought it. Oh, it didn't give me one because I didn't have enough space. I really need to find a place to put all my stuff. And I know what you're saying. It's like, oh, you just did a heart quest. You could literally go talk to that person and sell a bunch of your stuff. Yes, I could. But my counter to that is, it's not right here, right now, so I can't be asked. That's almost entirely what my point when it comes to these things. How do I get up there? So this feels like a way to get up. But like, how do we get up from here? This felt like it had some potential. As like a way up. I feel like I've gotten this one before. But it must just be that it's like a lot of the other ones. I don't know if you could brute force if you didn't have the mount, I don't know if you'd be able to brute force that. Wait, does that place have a shop? It does. We're going in there. It's near enough that I'm going to do it. If I can't loot in this game, I've lost 50% of the stuff. Hello, merchant. Yes. Seize the night. I don't need this leather pack. I don't need this. Jesus. I can't use it, but Jesus. They are almost exactly the same. I guess I could be opening those instead of just selling them. You know what? That's probably the right thing to do. We won't sell the rest of them. Right, let's see what we've got left now that we've done that. Compact. Lab equipment is useless. Plant food, eh? I'm not going to need these. It's exactly the same as what I'm using right now, except the one I'm using right now has a unused upgrade slot. Whereas this doesn't. I quite like what I'm wearing at the moment. So I think I'm fine with what I'm wearing. I'm going to make the sacrifice for drip. For better or for worse. Okay, merchant. Nope, that's a guild. Merchant. I need to sell all my junk. This dagger is better than my offhand. I actually might keep that. I know I probably should be salvaging a lot of this, but I don't think it's worth doing. I know that I'm going to hit a point where I'm going to have to start crafting the bigger stuff, and I'm not going to be able to. And I'm kind of the opinion that I'm just going to wait until that happens, and when it does, be incredibly pissed with myself for waiting until it happened. I at least have a decent amount of crafting material. Whether or not I'm actually using it in any capacity is a whole other question, obviously. But from what I've been told, you have to sort of craft your own legendary gear. And that's kind of what you need for the later stuff. So I am sort of shooting myself in the foot, but... Inflict bleeding, unless not a bind. Okay, I think I'd prefer that. Maybe I should just be doing random, like, collection things. Just if I'm in the area, you know? Like, if I go past a sapling like this, should I just try and cut it down? It gets me XP. Guess the logs are kind of a useless item, but still. What do I have to do? How can I help? Arcane crystals grinding left by... Guess I'll get started then. Clear golem production, fight off inquest. These on inquest though. Let's try up here. I don't want to kill random scales because it very much feels like those... They're innately hostile, obviously, right? But simultaneously, I kind of just feel like they're not evil in any way. Don't attack me. Stop attacking me. Okay, well, I have to fight them. I try my best. Everyone saw it. Let's get my environmental cleaning gear. Right. Good. Okay, right. What does this do? That's my attacking attack. Gunk. Oh, there's more over there. Perfect. Ooh, we actually get a lot for cleaning up this goop. Didn't expect to get that much. What does this do? Not the enemy. Okay, it didn't work. I think that also does damage. Does it drop any grindings? No. Let's just go killing then. Is he following me? I hope he's not following me. Actually, I don't mind. If he's following me, well, it's only going to be good, right? Wait, the person turned invisible. That's cheating. Look, as long as you're invisible, I'm just going to take that as a win. Cool, that's gone. Let's get rid of these ones. Perfect. We are getting through these missions quick. And we're like 5 levels away from us potentially getting... We're 5 levels away from doing more story stuff. Well, 6 levels, but we're very close through this level. So it's effectively 5. But it feels like even with the undead being this constant, like, problem, like, there's still like a problem of, like, a load of organizations doing a lot of a lot of pollution. Like they've got a pollution problem like 200 years earlier than we do. Yeah, sure. I think I did those in the wrong order. No, I don't. I thought it was one of those ones that took all of their debuffs and gave them more debuffs if they already had debuffs. But that's not what happened. Boom. That's a win. Boom, boom, ba-da-ba-doo, ba-da-boo. You know, this special price, I know it's a decent amount off of even, like, the later expansions, but it wasn't enough for me to just go, like, well, then I'm buying this, you know? And I probably should, if I'm being completely honest. I probably should have splurged out and got myself a couple of games, seeing as it was, like, you know, it was my birthday about 2 to 3 weeks ago. But I've never been that kind of person, you know? I've been always very cagey when it comes to actually spending money. And you'd think because of that I'd have a lot of money, but no, what actually happens is that I spend it all suddenly in like big purchases. Big purchases that I probably shouldn't do. And because of that, a lot of the time I get to a certain point and then I'm like, oh, I've got infinite money now, so I'll just spend it all. It's not a good thing. And I'm not trying to frame it as a good thing. It's just a thing that I do. I love how the first thing all of these all these creatures do is that they immediately turn invisible. But not in a way like as a defensive mechanism to try and stop you from attacking them, but instead like a defensive mechanism so that they can get an attack off on you. Which I guess in some cases is quite realistic. A lot of... Like I learned the other day that tigers, you know how they're bright orange? But in actuality, when they're going after like deer and stuff, because of how they see color, in actuality they are green to a deer. It just doesn't look like that to us because we see color differently. But to them, like, they are perfectly green. Like, okay, we were in the right place there. Can I use this launch pad? You can. What is this? You've trained your base in a gilding mastery. Okay. How do... Masteries. I can't access any of the mastery stuff yet. They're locked. It's useless. Well, not useless, but not incredibly helpful. I bet you there was a way of getting in here that was via the water. That's why it was showing all that... There was that hole in the wall. I'm begging you, let me jump over. Fine, I'll take the water entrance. So yeah, like the tigers apparently, they just look like they blend to a deer. They are blended in. All the orange bits are green, and so they're like actually a predator that can stealth in. And so, you know, I guess that does make sense for some people to... First instinct is to go into hiding to then attack you from hiding. Which is not what I think of. When I think of invisibility, I think of it either being something you do well before a fight to get in a sneaky attack, or something you do in the fight to just get out of the fight, you know? It's like I learned the other day as well that dolphins are apparently actually just very, like, they're not good creatures. Like, they're smart, but they're also kind of dicks. And so, like, the whole thing of, like, dolphins being really helpful and, you know, sharks being really evil is, like, sharks don't actually kill that many people, and dolphins, then, you know, that whole thing where the people say they lead people back to land, and so they're really nice. Apparently, like, there is just a lot of, there's been cases of that, but there's also been cases, and, like, similar numbers of cases of them doing the exact reverse, where they've just led you further into the water as kind of like a dick move. Now, obviously, we don't know their intentions when they're doing that, so we don't know it's a dick move. But inherently, that feels like a dick move. Who left this commander just right here? What are you doing? Get up. Ooh, an Oreo. So this is a huge inquest building, eh? I may as well get all of the things in here. Zone Blue, under construction. Oh, is this a partially taken over inquest place? Do we own the middle bit? No, there just happens to be a thing here for us. Oh, this is huge. I didn't realize how big this place is. Is this like one of their main bases? Kind of feels like it should be. This feels like it'd have a really fun blimmin' event to it. I can just imagine at the moment. Like taking each of the zones and taking the middle bit.
Door is ajar. Turn left now. Voice activation on. Adding 11 moves to your playlist. Prepare to implement.
Wait, is that a living sword? Oh, that's kind of fun. You can sort of see the invisible guy there, which I'm not sure if it's on purpose or not. But he's kind of destroying me. Like, not that we're losing, but like we're doing a lot less damage than I expected. I guess maybe he might be immune to a lot of the things I'm doing on him. Well, even in that form, we weren't doing a metric ton of damage. I mean, he is dying, don't get me wrong. But that dude was at least a veteran in terms of difficulty.
Fine wine. Just keep getting better.
0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1.
Let's see. So this... I never know which one of these to do. I guess I go for the one that's the lowest level, which is this one, the boots.
Sweet, sweet loot.
That's probably the right thing to do, actually. Death blossoms are causing poison. I'm not fighting anyone, please. Please. Let me go into my raptor. Thank you. Hello, Mark 2, Mark 1, Golem Caster. So one is a fire area, one is a grass area, one was like a purple area, which I don't really know what element purple is. A lot of the time, the element is normally like arcane. I don't know if arcane is an element in this game. I don't see why it wouldn't be. This area feels like we're very quickly getting through like a lot of stuff with it. Which is quite interesting. I wonder if the later areas, they realized that it was a bit of a hassle to go through and try and 100% everything. And so the later areas, they sort of decided to make it a bit more streamlined. Or maybe it's because that big area, there was like 4 of those special areas that just made me think, and a hero point thing, and a save point, a teleport point, and that's just sort of like giving me this false sense of there being like, okay, we need to go over there, false sense of that, like it going quickly when it actually isn't. I could definitely see that being a thing. I'm gonna go all the way up here just to gather a bunch of stuff, because there's no way they wouldn't have put a bunch of stuff up here if it wasn't like good stuff. Right? I don't know what is good stuff. But there's a veteran also guarding it, so you know. Oh, he's gone invisible. He's back. You know what's funny about these kinds of bosses? Is these are the... Well, I guess it's not a boss, but you know what I mean. Is these are the kinds of enemies where you're instantly like... Okay, I know I can beat this guy if I can do more damage than he does blimmin' heals. So you can very quickly know. You can very quickly know if you're gonna do good or not. Oh, we got one! We're just destroying all these artichokes, but it's giving us some XP. Hey, we got white pigment. White pigment's good, right? Can I use that for, like, dying? Oh, it's a scribe thing. Okay, that one thing I got, they just said was a weed. Which is, it's not made me happy, if I'm being completely honest. The volcano is active. Destroyers have overrun the lower tunnels. I probably shouldn't be going closer and closer to this. That doesn't sound like a good thing at all. Wait, I've already been here? I don't remember being here. Oh no, I do remember the oozes. This is where the phoenix was. Not phoenix, fire elementally thing. Yeah, I'm coming through. Yeah, I'm coming through. I'm coming through. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do all of this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just need to come through. Just need to go this way. That person's got a fancy manta ray, which I am very jealous of, because I think that's also what you use in the water. Also, it seems like it hovers. All of these things are things to be jealous about. Okay. I've got a feeling that maybe I don't want to go into the fire there. Let me just commune with this power. Hope to God I don't get attacked. I didn't. So we've also got the destroyers, which are seemingly volcanic. They remind me of, I don't know if anyone's played Asura's Wrath before, but in that game there's a bunch of like monsters that spoilers, you later find out are like effectively minions of the Earth itself, because you're drilling a resource out of them, which is effectively divinity. How do I get to that? And they remind me of them because they were like all molten and rock, because obviously they'd been made of the earth. How do I... It's up there. How do you get up there? It's got to be somewhere on in the tunnels that like leads out to an area that allows you up to there higher. Up to the high up there. Yeah. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. So we know that's outside. Is this also outside? It is. Maybe we come at it from the outside? Does that make sense? I mean, we're getting really high right now. And we're also playing a game where we're going up a mountain. This feels like I've made a mistake and I've done like an out of bounds thing. But it shouldn't be this easy to walk up if it's an out of bounds thing. No. Okay, well. If this was the way, we've kind of screwed ourselves over here. I really have. This was 100% the way. I just fell off. Well, that's going to annoy me. Ow. Ow. Yeah, get me back on a checkpoint. Oh, like this one, probably? Oh, that annoys me. I was that close. I was that close. Okay, right. So what we do is we move this way, up there. It should be okay. I mean, there's no reason if I did it once that I can't do it again, right? Oh, I think I was on the other side. This feels like too much of a sheer cliff to actually work. Whereas this is infinitely more reasonable. I said that I would never try in real life to go up this kind of sheer cliff. Because this is like when you're getting to the point where it's like, I'm not rock climbing, but I'm getting closer and closer to this being rock climbing. Oh, you just had to come up here. Okay. I thought I'd found a cheeky way to sort of break it. This is just the way you're supposed to do it. Ooh. I mean, it's cool, but I actually think it would look cooler if you had the actual enemies there, but I guess you'd have no way of knowing. You'd have no way of, like, actually making sure the enemies were there. I mean, surely I can't die as long as I'm on a mount which will take the brunt of the attack, right? Yeah. Knew it. How do we get out of here? This way? Destroyers remain 3. Well, I mean, I can help here if need be.
Servant of mine, walk this land.
Replenishing.
I never know. Occasionally I look at the thing I put on the floor and I'm like, well, that's evil. But it's not that it's evil. It's that just that I'm inherently like an evil looking class. Because I'm a necromancer, obviously. So like this thing, I always think, oh, it's an enemy. Or at least I did early on. I don't think that as much now. Wait, how did you kill that thing? It was invisible. Okay, this is definitely areas we haven't been before because it's making the map more complete. Is this the area they want me to go through? Well, that's a dead end. So it's not that way. Oh, that's like a train? I don't know what that's about. Come on, unlock. Is there something in there? Is this something? There's a lot of like glowing pieces of energy that I just look at and go, is this something that I'm supposed to go back to do? Even stuff like the mastery points, like I keep seeing them on the map and I'm like, are they something I can get in preparation for when I have to use them? Are they like hero points but more scarce and for level 80? This is just guesses at this point. That Jaguar just disappeared. I saw it, everyone else saw it. That's not how Jaguars work. I know they're stealthy, but they're not that stealthy. Wait. I'm going to chop down this tree. I understand going after saplings is probably... Wait, a random creature just appeared to also chop down the tree. How come I keep getting logs of wood that aren't the tree I'm cutting down? Because I was destroying like a baboo tree or whatever. A baboo. It was, yeah, a baboo tree. And it said it gave me... I was getting elder logs. But there were logs from a sapling. So inherently that thing is not elder. It's quite the opposite, in fact. A sapling is the thing before it becomes... You know, it's not even a grown tree yet. It feels like to call it a sapling and to call it a elder is like an oxymoron. And it's making me feel like an oxymoron. Ooh, platinum. Platinum has to be good. So whenever I see platinum, I'm just going to mine it. Okay, I remember this area. I think we're getting to the point in the game now where... Yeah, we're at the 95% point now. So that means we're going to be dealing with a lot more of like... This is one area that you missed on the other side of the map. Go over there to finish this 100%. Like, it probably wants me to go down here. No, that's a portal to the next area. So there must be another route into here. How do I get to that then? Well, let's just quickly get this while we're here. Thank you for that. You don't need to attack me. I wasn't planning on attacking you. Let's make our way round to the other side if we're able to. Oh no, I remember this. Because I didn't know where I was supposed to go, and it was like... It pissed me off, because it was like, there's nowhere else to go here. And then I went through the portal thinking, oh, maybe it's something you can get to on the other side, and you can't. No, I remember this now. Is it here? That counted? Okay, that's just stupid. That shouldn't have counted. Also, it seems like there's a lore to this game where it's like, obviously there's all these evil factions, but there also just might be like straight up aliens. Like those Breeze Rider things just look like aliens. Like they've got the high-tech stuff that you expect from like the Inquest, but they're not Inquest because this isn't anywhere. Well, it's vaguely near where the Inquest are, but like not that close. What am I missing at the moment? One teleport point, eh? Luckily that means they're not going to be that hard to find. It's probably through this cave, right? I think it's pretty far away at this moment, so this is just telling me to get close to the area. I do like how they've set up a lot of enemies that you could feasibly think of as being a big enough threat that they can replace like the dragons when they go. Because unless the names are very deceiving, it feels like eventually we beat the dragons based on just the names of the DLCs, and then we have to deal with another big enemy, which I couldn't figure out what that big enemy was. But it could be anything. It could be those mole people. They seem like they're... like they could just have a whole underground city and we wouldn't know. It could be the destroyers, who just seem like living natural disasters. It could be the... it could be any of the evil sort of like rebellious factions, like the Nightmare and the whatever the Char one was called, I forget its name. That was like had the Vigil's son on it. Remember that? All of them feel like they're feasibly possible, you know? Wait, what? There's mithril ore. Surely if I see mithril ore, you have to mine it. Do you get much, like, swing? When you, is there much of a swing on, like, mining when you're underwater? Because all I can think when I think about it is, like... surely it would take a lot more effort to get the swing down, and there'd be borderline no force behind it. Unless I'm completely wrong. I've never, as you can probably see, from just my strength, and also the fact that I'm not like an action man, I've never tried to mine anything underwater. So I've got no idea how that works. Also, I'm pretty sure I was supposed to have picked a crafting discipline, and that might have actually made it so that I could, you know, do half of this like cutting or mining or all of that stuff like a lot better, and maybe be getting XP for it. It's just going to be right here, isn't it? It's right here. That was the final one I needed. Right, what do we get? Worse than what I have. Can't use key mithril ore. I mean, it's cool looking. Oh, we got a dye. That's actually quite useful. Do I have a chest? Can I buy a chest? You can. I'll buy like 32 chests. Because why not? I never want to be in a situation where I don't have a chest. Wait, did I buy? I just bought. Oh, right, I've got to go pick them up. I don't want to go pick them up. I guess we should go pick them up. Where do we even pick them up from? I assume it's Lion's Arch, but I'm not really sure where you're supposed to go in Lion's Arch to pick up some stuff. It'll be in the hub though, right? Has to be in the hub. This face is kind of killing me. Every time I see it, it just makes me laugh. Okay, right, so... Is it there? No, it's got to be here. It's got to be there. Right? It's got to be. You know what I might give a try again? And I don't know why this area sort of reminded me of it, because it sort of reminds me of the hub there. I might give, like, Starfield a try. I'm not 100% on, like, it being that good, but maybe? Maybe it might be just fun to play, you know, occasionally. Where was I before? I was here. I did 29% there. Done 12% there. We should probably do this area then. Oh, this is Trinity's area. Okay. No wonder I've got a decent amount of percentage here. Let's quickly use this key while we're here. What did we get? Ooh, some more dyes.
All shiny.
I wouldn't mind some dyes. And then we got a bunch of these. Yeah. Cool. Armored scales, bones. We got the whole blimmin' smorgasbord of stuff. Probably should summon these. There's a part of me that's like, I probably should try doing some of these dungeons, but I know I don't have enough time now, because it takes minimum like it takes minimum like 45 minutes, maybe half an hour. So I know for a fact I don't have enough time now, but I feel like I should probably going into the next stream that I'm doing of Guild Wars, now knowing that this is not where I wanted to go. Now knowing that I'm not going to be doing story stuff, I think I probably now look at it and go, we should probably try doing dungeon stuff, assuming there's people actually wanting to do them, you know? Oh, I like the wings. Hi, yes, I'm just here to, I'm just here to do this. It is beautiful. I don't know the lore behind why we've got a giant airship here. Is this going to be our solution to the, Hold on a second. Has been a dark move. Apparently a recent meeting was only affected badly. Okay. This feels like I shouldn't read that because it might be spoilers for things I've already seen. Well, not things I've already seen, but, I can't talk today. For things I haven't done yet. And I am quite interested in the overarching story of, like, these heroes of old who almost beat a dragon, who broke up because of, like, their main person dying. Sort of, like, trying to regroup and become a unit again, slowly. Even if they don't actually know that that's what's happening. That kind of feels like that's what's the overarching story is. And I like it. I like the idea of it. It's just... It's having to do it with people. I'm gonna be honest. It's just the fact that I look at it and I go... I have to worry about there being somebody that's really... You know, really dismissive or really bad. And, like, I don't know, it's... I will say in FF14, what they do really well is it... Maybe it's because of ease of use. You just press a button and I don't feel like I'm like, oh, are they going to be dicks as much. I mean, there's always an overarching thinking of like, are these people going to be dicks? But I don't know, it's not as big of a deal when it comes to, What is this thing keep flying around? Oh, okay. Ow. What shot me with chilled? What made it multiply? What made it lose control? But the power you're supplying, it's electrifying. Interesting that the risen crab doesn't inherently attack you. There's the power you're supplying.
Started out as a corpse, and now it's a corpse again.
I do wonder what necromancers think of the risen.
Why would you want to leave here? The fighting is so good, and there's so much of it.
That's a terrific attitude. What if I told you there would be danger along the way?
I'm always ready for a good tussle. Lead the way, Half-Keg.
I suppose I can come along. Someone has to keep you all from dashing into your deaths.
Excellent. Let us make our way along the path.
That sounds like an old friends that don't want to admit they're friends like because they're embarrassed or something. I know you probably are only here because that quest is happening, but I appreciate it if you didn't attack me. Powers you're supplying. What the heck is at the top of here? There's a hero point, a special location. It's not here. You don't need to do that. I need these people to die so that I could get to the top of here. I don't know how you get to the top of here. But they're not helping and making me think of how I get to the top. It really feels like I should be able to go through this door. You know? And I don't think it's going to be one of those things where you have to come back here. I think it's one of those things where I just can't see the entrance that you're actually supposed to use. But I don't know what they mean. Is it here? You can kinda see a way up here. What is he doing? He's looking at a guide. Or he's a bot. It's literally only those two things. What? Where's he going? I guess he's given up. Look, I know it's going to be one of those situations where I'm going to regret not following that person who definitely knows the way, but I can't be arsed. I like that they're using staffs like me, but they actually fit a bit more on them. I actually think it looks better on them. I didn't want to admit it at the start, but then the more I was talking, the more I was like, just admit it. Just admit that you know it looks better on them than it looks on you. But the staff with the cool, like, Reaper bit, it looks better. It looks better on them. And I know what people have been thinking. The glamour I've put, well, I guess I shouldn't call it glamour because this isn't FF14, but the fashion that I've done, it's not perfect. It's not great. I think it needed more of the orange. To make it even more and more obvious that like that's the third color that sort of like pulls it all together. So just like I needed it on like belts and stuff like that. Ah, no, I missed the first jump. How? How do you miss such an easy jump? Also, why? And all the other blimmin' things. Okay, that's not fair. Gliders aren't fair. I mean, realistically, the mount's not fair either. Power you're supplying. Electrifying. God damn it, grease is now stuck in my head. Better shape up, boo, 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 cause you need a man. And my heart is set on you. How do I get up there? Oh. You know what would be hilarious? Is if you were doing one of these things, and you were like, oh, I'm getting close to the top, and then you just see somebody drop down from a large height and die right next to you, and you're like, wait, how? I thought I was close to the top. How do I... Where do we go from here? Is it to that? Is it to that? What? Is it this? What? I didn't even see what he did. Did you? How did you guys get up there? Is it that? You're supposed to jump that? Oh. You actually just straight up are. Okay. Okay. Did not expect it to be this complex of a jumping puzzle, if I'm being completely honest. I also don't think I'm supposed to be here. No! I just saw it every time. I'm like, I don't know where to go. And then I fall. And then I know where to go. Oh. I fell down too much. We're not ending the stream before we get that. I'm just putting that out now. I'm not half-arsing this. We are getting that... those two things up there. That hero point and the... and the sightseeing area. I'm not saying that hit me personally, but that kind of hit me. Right, we can do this though. Slow, steady, constant. Slow, steady, no. No. Please, 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 to all that is existing. I'm gonna have to get my mount out for that attack, for that final jump, aren't I? Which makes me wonder if maybe they wanted us to have our mounts for this bit. I was told that you weren't supposed to have your mounts for this area. And so that it's kind of cheating if you use your mounts for it. And then I obviously just ignored that and stopped caring about that. But I was told that. Okay, I saw that jump this time. Saw this jump that time. I can't believe I made that first jump, if I'm being honest. I sort of just used momentum from that first jump to get to the second jump without even commenting on it. But I was very surprised. Is this right? It kind of feels right. Can I, where do I go from here? Like, how do we make the jumps? I guess maybe if I go this way? If I could get onto this branch? We did it. We actually did it. What?
Pedophires, you will feel Zaitan's wrath as you slip under his spell. Come and embrace your destiny. Zaitan.
You are not in any way knocking me off this cliff.
You still don't stand a chance. It's time to start playing and start down. Zaitan, be your servant.
You are not pushing me off this blooming cliff.
But another will take my place and send you to your death.
All mine.
I was not having anything from him. Could you imagine if it actually knocked you off? Thing is, I could, and so I refuse. Was that the hero point one? That wasn't. He was just a guy. This feels like it's a heavily lore area that don't really know much about, but I've done it. I've done it well. Can I... No, water, 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 water. it kind of worked. I don't think we really hit the water there, but it said we did. And who am I to argue with the game? Sure, I may have saw something different. But honestly, I trust theirs more than what I would say. Wait, okay, let me have a look at what I actually got, because I didn't check. I just sort of went, that's cool, and then continued on. Okay, we didn't get too much. We got a couple things that don't really help me. Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Why are the ancient bones in my in my inventory right now?
Goodbye.
What are these ancient bones doing? Salvaging? I probably should start salvaging a bit more, eh? Well, I'm not being the sharpest tool in the shed by not doing that. What is that? Just a random island that people are going to? Okay. All I can think when looking at that is something I don't even think the average person will know, because I'm old now and it doesn't exist anymore. But all I can think of is Club Penguin. Because back in the day, Club Penguin used to have this island. And all it was an island, like an iceberg. But there was a rumour that if you got a load of people, every person that was allowed on that sort of iceberg server, all on one side of the iceberg, that it would flip over and everyone would fall in the water. Now I never got to actually do that, because nobody could ever get everybody to do that. But I did see a clip of it. That's a dragon. That's a dragon. Should I be worried about that? And the airships? What is with all these fishermen? Is this like an area that I'm supposed to know? Is like a quest about to start? Mithril ore. I came down to get some of this mithril ore. Also, I just got the Infinity Gauntlet or something from a blimmin' random shark. Hold on a second. Before I end the stream, because we've hit the 2-hour mark, what the heck was that Infinity Gauntlet that I got? Berserker Conjurer's Gloves of Holbrook. Okay. Cool. It's a shame I couldn't use them. By the way, do I have enough of these to do anything yet? Okay, I could get effectively the ability to change my whole race and everything, which I don't think I need to do. This is just to change hairstyles. What is the golden black key? What are these either? These as well. I don't know what these are at all. I mean, I know what ore is. Huh. Well, that's unrelated to me. I'm just going to quickly get this. Oh, seeing all the risen Quorgon is kind of sad. But we'll have to deal with that next time. I hope everybody's had a great time. I've had a great time. Thank you for Sophia, or Sophie, I think it's Sophia, for the follow. I really appreciate that. I hope everybody has a good weekend. I hope everyone had a good time with this. I will see you on Monday for whatever we feel like doing. I'll see you on Wednesday for some more Pillars of Eternity. I'll see you on Friday next week for more of this. But until then,